I love Betamon so much, this thing immediately went on my team in Digimon Story Time Stranger. It's just like a blobby, watermelon-shaped amphibian. It has electric powers. It digivolves into giant winged serpents or sea serpents. And it does something that Digimon does really well, is that it makes creatures bizarre, but not too bizarre until they digivolve, and then it gets way out of hand way too fast. So if Betamon were a real organism, this thing would be an amphibian, and it probably, like, I imagine this thing being, like, sitting in the water, like, on the river floor or a lake's floor, and being kind of like an ambush predator. Like, it's got this huge mouth and a couple teeth, like, super wide mouth, so it probably feeds through, like, vacuum feeding. So it just, like, sits underwater, waits for, like, probably a fish, maybe a smaller amphibian, maybe insects to swim by, and then it opens that mouth, and that vacuum just kind of sucks prey into it like fish, like how fish feed. The big orange mohawk could be respiration. A lot of amphibians actually breathe through their skin, which is wild. So the extra surface area would increase respiration. Or it could be like a warning thing. Like, let's say this thing like folds down. I imagine the mohawk can go flat against its skin, although I don't think you ever see that in the anime or anything. But say this thing is sitting in the mud, it gets discovered, it pops up that red crest, scares away whatever Digimon is trying to eat it. The single giant claw on each foot is pretty bizarre because, like, these are fairly substantial legs for something that is otherwise seemingly aquatic. So maybe it's like semi-aquatic. Maybe this thing like acts like a frog, like it's terrestrial but has to return to the water for some reason. Not that it lays eggs, because digi-eggs are so big, but that's a whole different question. So like maybe it uses this to like anchor itself into the substrate that it needs to hunker down in, and for some reason evolution went with one single claw instead of a lot of claws.